Do you know what the emotional body is? I was like, duh. This is the emotional body. Because of the mind and the heart and the gut and the neurons that are in the three brains, whenever you have things that happen in your emotional system, it affects the entire body through hormones, through the electrical signals that are coming from the brain into the heart, into the gut, through the vagus nerve. When you shift out of the rest and digest into the fight or flight, your autonomic nervous system changes gears. You go into the sympathetic nervous system, which is about survival, from the parasympathetic nervous system, which is rest, digest, recline at ease. And it's all because we are an emotional body. So why am I saying this? Because your emotions affect your body. So the God man, when we want to have optimal health, is when we can transmute all of the things that are causing us to be not at ease in a diseased body, because all three of them are connected. And when we have coherence, where are we needing to have coherence more than anything else? These three areas right here. The coherence then manifests. So we've got the heart, or the heart that is in the center. We've got the mind, and then the two of them need to connect in coherence. And when they connect in coherence, that is the absolute manifested God in the earth. And then what does it do? It then manifests that which it's creating. So you want to create good health for yourself. The first thing that you need to do is really deal with your shadow. Because as soon as you deal with your shadow, another word for shadow and shade is your inner child. It all stems from the inner child. Months ago, when we were discussing additive color and subtractive color, and we had the pastels on the inside that were creating the white center of that pillar of light on the inside, and then the mature, the chakras, the blue, the green, and the red were on the outside, the three central energy centers that are the adults. And that inner child was all saved, and it was cocooned, and it was producing that beautiful white light. When it's in the opposite side of it, the child's on the outside. The child is on the outside. And the child is manifesting everything that a child would do. So this is a difference of being childlike versus childish. Childish, ish is the word for fire. Child consuming. Childlike is when the inner child is allowed to play and has been secured. It's entered into the state of shalom. That's probably the best way I can say it, because that shalom, that vav, is now in the word shalem, and it means completed, and it means perfected, and it means to be safe in mind and body and estate. And we see that the God man can either be living in that state of coherence and shalom, where that vav is that connected place that is exchanging one nature from another, or we can be in dis-ease, where everything is not in coherence, and it will affect everything. Side tangent here. Do you guys know where the bulk of our immune system is generated from? From the gut. So if you wonder why, if there's people that you're around that get sick a lot, because it has to do with the gut, that's the primary source of that, it can make you stop and wonder, and maybe give you an idea that maybe you need to send supportive love and energy to that person. Because if they have stuff that is going on that hasn't been transmuted in their life, their immune system will be shot, because the body will be attacking itself because they've been in a state of disease. So I'm just sharing that with you as like what I like to do. I want to bring practical application to you of why the vav is so important in connecting back to the God man, what these frequencies are letting us know. And it goes all the way back to the covenant, the very beginning of the word, the covenant of the fire. Fire equates to light. Aleph Shin, one with the spirit. Shaddai, one with the field. One that has the fire of God on the inside. Light. The Yed, the central pillar of light, because the pillar on the inside is all lit up. And that is one of the most amazing defense systems that we have, is when we're generating light. because then dis-ease cannot take a hold. So if you want an amazing immune system, turn your shadow. And the beautiful part of it is that your inner child is just free to be. Everything can be back in that state of wonderment. You can live in a series of glimmer after glimmer every single day. You won't be faced with the triggers. Your wounded child won't be on the outside acting childish because it's needing to consume light in order for the vessel to survive. You generate it. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys can feel that, but just talking about that, I can feel that like coming online right now, just expanding that.